nothing but waves in this filling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful.
We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo.
I know a guy.
You mean my flavor?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I like the tiger's blood.
Okay.
That is one of my favorite.
Kona ice flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm an old fuddy-duddy, but I love egg custard. And my mother always loves spearmint.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I really do love egg custard.
I like peanut butter ice cream too, by the way. So peanut butter ice cream and Coors. If you're ever in Bethany, in Delaware, Coors ice cream.
And marshmallow on everything.
Marshmallow and everything. Well, welcome. My name is Robert
Yes.
McArtor. This is Maria, my lovely, lovely better half, obviously.
Thank you,
This is Maryland Homes team. Let's talk real estate. Super excited you're joining with us tonight.
Yes.
We have a fun, packed show this evening, and we're just going to have a real good time together. We want you to chime in below. Go ahead and start putting some comments in if you like. This is a question-answer format, and we would just love to talk to you. And we've got a packed show. We're going to talk more about the show just as soon as we get back.
Are you ready?
All right.
What are we doing first?
What are we doing first?
It's
We
been a busy day.
Well, first of all, we're going to welcome our guests. Hey, thank you for viewing tonight. It's been a real packed week, but we're so excited that you've spent this evening to tune in and watch our awesome show. We really appreciate that. And if you want to follow us on social media, please feel free to do so. Maryland Homes Team is our Instagram. Also, you're probably watching us on Facebook, but we have a couple of people on Twitter. That's at McArtor. We're streaming live to Twitter. We're streaming live, by the way, to YouTube as well. So welcome our YouTube fans. So we also have a Maryland Homes Team TikTok and Pinterest account as well. So make sure you follow us on our social media.
So our last guest, if I'm correct, was Frank with Paradise Pools.
Paradise Pool,
right?
Pool and Spa. Yeah.
And guess what we did this week? We changed our chlorine pool to a saltwater pool, right?
We opened up the pool 2 days ago. We switched it
Gorgeous.
over to salt, and I couldn't be happier at this point.
Frank was so knowledgeable. I mean, he was a wealth of information and client care off the top.
Client care was wonderful.
Wonderful. Yep. We're just tickled pink. I think this is the prettiest the pool's ever looked. So we're really excited.
Yeah, he did a really good job. And if you want to tune in, if you want to find out more about that show, we did interview him as a guest a week or so ago. And you can find that on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in my name, Robert McArtor, and you can search through our live broadcast, and you'll see one of the episodes there with
so give him a call. I know he's running a special.
Yep.
To the end of the month. And speaking of the end of the month, honey, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday early. Friday's your birthday.
I completely forgot. You know, when you turn 40, like I am, it's hard to remember when your birthday is. So
well, I hope not.
Yeah, exactly. No,
I'm here to help you remember.
That's right. Thank you for helping remember.
The
but
younger
yes, it is
me.
Friday. It is Friday. So yeah, so congratulations to me. So
this is
great.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we'll be working. But
that's right.
This is true.
That's right.
We can celebrate any day.
We can celebrate any day.
It can be well, we can't say birthday month because your birthday's on the 29th.
That's right.
So then we have to go into May and celebrate.
That's right. Again, it's a live question and answer, so please comment below. You can give us a thumbs up. Let us know that we're doing a good job. We really appreciate that. We love to be able to engage with you during the show, so please feel free to do that, okay?
All right, what's next on the list?
So the next on the list, well, let me just share a couple of things.
Okay.
One is, we have a calendar of events that are coming up. I want to make sure I share this. There is a proposed, for Creekside. Creekside, the developer's proposing 124 single-family attached homes with garages on Moores Mill Road. By the way, just wanted to make sure I mentioned that to you. So basically the breakdown is there's going to be 73 villas and 51 homes. And again, the community is Creekside. They're about 1,800 square feet.
Okay.
So a lot of people are looking for, we've had a lot of clients ask us, Rob, where is the nearest 55 and older adult living community? And it's very difficult to find.
Well, you
openings
can't
for that
technically
right
say that, right? Am I wrong?
Well, no. I mean, you can.
Active. They say active adults.
Exactly.
Okay, so help me. You said single family.
That's right.
But it's a villa.
Yeah, so it's a villa.
So they're not attached.
Right? Well, they are attached. So villas are attached.
So how's it single family then?
And then they have single family. Well, they consider it single family homes, but they are villas. Okay.
They're switching the words up, verbiages all the time. We just stay up.
So we have 73 villas. They're about 28 feet wide, and then the 51 homes that are single family homes, they are 24 feet wide. Each of them comprised of about 1,800 square feet. Just to let you know, the site's going to be on 58 acres, by the way. 58 acres. It's the old Southampton mansion is what we would consider.
Where was that? Let me go.
So
I think it's back in the woods across from Sea Milton.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So Southampton
Moores Mill, is that what you said?
Well, it's the Southampton farmhouse. It was built in 1790. Little fun fact there, by the way, was never included on the historical registry. So it's for many, many years, for probably 40 years plus, it's always been zoned for this type of development, just to let you know. It actually was zoned for 407 homes. So they actually reduced that down to the 124 that we're looking at right now. So again, it is a proposal, but it's supposed to be, once it gets developed, it is going to be a very nice community. It appears from what I see on the outside here. Again, it's called Creekside, and just look for more news on that in the future. Just wanted to share that with you.
Yep.
So
sounds like a good idea. So secondly, he focuses on homes, and I focus on food. So
that's right.
So Papa's is coming where? To Bel Air. And where will it be? I wonder if anybody knows. It is going to be in the old Applebee's building right there on 22 on Churchville Road.
That's right.
Right there in the front of Safeway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So
it looks like they're working hard.
If you've never eaten at Papa's, you're going to enjoy this. There's no question about it.
And then Liberatories is opening. No. I have to be corrected. Lib's Grill. They get very funny, even though we went to a Lib's Grill event and their napkin said Liberatories.
Yeah. So it's like two separate entities, but the food is still great.
I can't say it.
Yeah, that's right. If you're ever eating at Papa's, hopefully they do bring the same type of service and food menu up here. I look forward to it. It's going to be really nice and exciting.
New restaurants up here.
Yeah, there's new restaurants. They pop up all the time. So, and listen, Harford County, we love to eat, don't we? Do we not? I mean, seriously. And
you know what I want to see?
We like good restaurants.
I want to see Trader Joe's. And you guys would be proud of me. I actually called corporate to bring one here. But they don't franchise, or we would have bought one and already had it here because I love Trader Joe's and I don't want to always go to Towson and Pikesville. You know?
Yeah.
But they said we're not populated enough. So
That's
keep
correct.
building people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, that's correct. Yeah, so it really does come down to community stats and things of that nature.
That's what they're looking
but
at.
they just didn't see that. They didn't see where it would be beneficial to them financially for them to open up here. Even though I personally think it would have a really good following.
I think,
yeah, I like a lot of the stuff in their store. The one down in Towson, I'm so thankful that they did move it over to Kenilworth. But if you ever get a chance to go in there, I like, believe it or not, I'm a simple guy. I love the fake popcorn. I do. I like the fake popcorn. It's really actually pretty tasty.
Yeah. So we go to a health store to buy popcorn.
That's right, exactly.
And
it's cheap.
the oatmeal iced cookies.
Oatmeal iced cookies are like
that's a total fail for us. Yes.
Not on your Weight Watchers list. Just to let you know that you don't want the oatmeal iced cookies.
Good.
But they're dunkers. I think you can dunk them like in coffee and
so it makes
like
them less calories if you dunk it.
We should have a food show. I think this will be really cool to have.
I think we should. When Papas come, we need to get a Papa's meal,
we'll
and then
definitely have them on.
And then Liberatories, you have yours, and we'll do a taste testing.
We'll do a taste test.
How about that?
Guys, we're going to redo the entire studio. We're going to have cameras on and just look at our meals.
Why not?
And eat them and taste test them, and you guys are going to go crazy watching us. So, Kim McDowell, our agent, I'm so glad you're joining in with us.
Yes.
Happy to see you, by the way. It's fantastic. Thank you for joining. And anyone else, give us a thumbs up and join in with us as well. So it'd be really great.
Okay, so the curb appeal do's and don'ts.
The curb appeal do's and don'ts. That's right. So these are the things that you want to do. These are the things that you don't want to do. If you have some things that you would suggest not to do for curb appeal, put that in the comment section. We love to be able to engage. We love to be able to talk to you about that and just have fun with it, because there are certain things that we will say, hey, listen, that's not really a good idea. But there's other things that certainly, run it past your agent, run it past us. If we're listing your property for sale, we'd definitely love to be able to give you some advice in that area as well. So
well, Kim, you have a beautiful curb appeal to your home. You'll probably have to tell us, do you have before and after pictures, or was it like that when you bought it? Because it's adorable.
That's right. Exactly. So with that said, let's go right down our list of some of the properties that I've picked out that I think have pretty good before and after pictures, and that's what these are. So
okay, I thought we were going to guess the do's and don'ts.
No. We'll have people engage, and they can talk to us about the do's and don'ts. So I mean, this is a before and after picture here. The house at the top, was the before shot, and then they wanted to really spruce it up, get it on the market, get the best dollar possible for it. So obviously they came in. It looks like they switched out the roof. They did a nice paint job on the outside. And by the way, you can paint siding. A lot of people don't think you can paint siding, but you can. There's some very durable siding paint out there. Whether you have aluminum siding or vinyl, you can paint that. They did a real nice archway with columns around the front doors. You can see they painted the door. They didn't have to do much with the windows other than just paint the trim. Just paint the trim and kind of do a little bit with the landscaping.
So is that a green door?
That looks like a
like a
sage,
door?
something of that
that's
nature.
I don't think that's mint. That's more mint.
Yeah, that's probably more mint. So that's one of the pictures. The second one here, again, before and after picture here. A pretty big transformation. I think it's a little busy on the walkway.
I was going to say, I'm looking closely
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have suggested that because it looks like it's kind of, for the size home there, it looks like it's probably overbuilt. That area there,
that's a good judgment
call. But if they like that, because you're talking about a stone retaining wall, you have that nice walkway entrance there. Yeah. It's really kind of blocked off from the trees to the left.
Right.
I'm not sure if I would have really picked that scenario, especially if you're trying to resell.
They put vines on the window instead of
that's right,
cleaning it up. They added them.
That's right. Yeah.
That may not be my favorite.
Yeah, that may not be my favorite either.
Okay.
So if you have any comments about these properties, please feel free to comment as well. That would be awesome. Here's our next one, before and after. So big difference, really big.
I don't know.
I love the fencing.
I
love the fencing. I love the topiary trees in the front, how they did the little topiaries to border the walkway going up there. They bordered it with, looks like pavers. They did a real nice job, and I'm a big fan of flower boxes, especially if you have a cottage or a Cape Cod, even a Victorian. Think about it. I love flower boxes under front windows. I think it's very stately looking, depending on the type of flower box you use, but they did that here, and I think it looks really nice. And they added some gingerbread on the front porch, some of the gingerbread moldings around the front columns. I think that's really nice to do. So the next picture, again, before and after.
Now that's huge.
Big difference.
And that's a big thing in our neighborhood. You know, we have a couple older ranchers that are, you know, the red brick, and they've painted them that white gray. Yep. There's one going on right now. Yep. And it's impressively looks good. Yeah,
it really does look very nice, and you could do it. You could tastefully do that. And again, they painted the shutters black, which is really nice to kind of offset, to highlight away from the color.
A new front door can make. I want a new front door.
Yeah, new front doors can be expensive, but again, it does change the whole curb appeal of the property. Right. Next one here. Here's a before and after. Again, staying with that real nice dark gray tones. You have the nice front porch idea there. And
so you see gray in that? I see blue.
Well, so there's a blue.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a blue hint in the gray. It's very deep. It's a deep gray. Right. So just keep that in mind. I'm kind of going down the pictures. We have only a couple more here. And this is really nice. I like the shaker look. So if you could do away with the siding on the front, above the window, above the windows, and you go with that nice shaker look, depending on the area that you're living in, of course, I think that is really tastefully done. They did a real good job. Of course, it's a new roof. They did. They really cleaned up the shrubbery. Remember, when it comes to shrubbery, in my opinion, less is more. Okay, so remember that less is more. You don't want to over shrubberize. Hey, that's a word. That's a word that we can start using on this show.
I'm going to look it up for Scrabble.
Shrubberizing the front of your house. I don't think that's a word, folks.
You always have a new word of the week.
People are looking on their phone right now.
Like watch it be an actual
Did this agent really just make up a name? Shruberize. Exactly. So you don't want to over shruberize or put a lot of overwhelming shrubbery in the front. You want to show
shrubbery.
The shrubbery.
Is it shrubbery?
It is shrubbery. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Absolutely, look that up.
I think your Mississippi's coming out.
It's not my Mississippi. Believe me, when my Mississippi comes out, you'll be able to tell. But that was not my Mississippi.
Say hurricane.
Hurricane. Well, that's the only way you say hurricane.
When we first met at what was that Mexican restaurant?
Oh,
remember, it's out of business now. Down in Timonium. Oh my lands! What was it? You don't remember either? Remember. It wasn't that memorable to you?
That wasn't our first restaurant that we went to.
It was.
The first restaurant we went to was very memorable because you were feeling my leg up.
No, you're wrong. That was our second restaurant.
No, that was my first
After
restaurant.
I decided I was going to
I didn't even know you.
No, remember when all you guys pulled over? No, that's not true. It must have been the girl next to me.
Absolutely. This is a live family show, by the way.
Yes, that was not me. But anyway. Okay, what was that? I was going to try me.
Anyway,
not
moving on.
Pepe's. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so your point?
Now you made me forget it.
Anyway.
I don't remember.
I don't remember even what your point was.
I don't remember either. It's been such a busy day. Anyway, back to the before and after. Our first house we bought was a little rancher up here in Harford County, and it had that awning on it.
That's
right.
And
one day you woke up and you just ripped it off.
I ripped it.
You said, Maria, I think it's going to make our house look better.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm not sure.
No, 100%.
But it did.
It dated the house.
It dated.
It screamed 1950. 100%. As soon as I took the aluminum awning down, it's like, it's like the skies opened up.
Okay, my thought came back.
What?
When we were at that restaurant and you and your friends moved your chairs over to sit with us girls, we all thought you sound like Elvis Presley. And I thought, oh my gosh, my mom loved Elvis Presley. Anyway, all right, that's it. Flashback. What is it? Squirrel.
Right? That's right, exactly.
You know, I never thought I had ADHD, but I think I do.
All right, the next picture here. Hey, big transformation there. Again, it's a really odd design.
The door.
But I think they really did a good job with the design that was there. Obviously, you can't rip out the chimney or anything of that nature. But yeah, they did a real nice job with the door, and they gave the whole house a nice fresh paint. And look at the landscaping. Again, landscaping is really big.
Good.
We're listening to a couple houses soon right now, and and the very first thing we talked to the homeowners about was taking care of the landscaping.
That's right.
And we have contractors for that, by the way.
They were there the next day.
The next day.
Yep, they were.
Mulching, cutting out garden beds, cutting out, doing what they need to do. And you don't even have to put bushes in, a lot of flowers or anything like that, but just, again, sprucing up, cleaning up the property, and giving that appearance of maintenance, that the property is being maintained. That's what you want.
You know, so many people are going to just drive by, and the house we live in now, I drove by, and I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
That was at an end of a court. That was check on my list.
Yeah.
It backed up to woods. Another check on my list. It was
That's right.
brick. Check on my list. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't like. I didn't like it.
And it's true, folks. So we have one of our agents on our team that actually showed a property, and when she showed the property, the buyer actually pulled up and didn't even want to go inside because the curb appeal was so, in their words, I think, awful. But as soon as you go in the house was really lovely. It was actually a beautiful home on the inside.
Oh, so she went in anyway?
But she went in anyway, but the outside was actually pretty horrible. And that was really a shame. That was to a detriment of the seller, unfortunately. But anyway, moving on.
But you know, I was I'm understanding to buyers because I probably was the worst buyer ever.
Yeah.
And we pulled up to all the houses, and y'all might know what I'm talking about up here in Abingdon, and they were all blue. All blue. They all looked the same. Yeah. And I knew that I could not live in a house that looked like everybody else's house. Shh, I wasn't saying anything.
Well, everyone knows where that.
Anyway, and I wouldn't see it.
So
I was like, but
so FYI,
I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait. So I tell all my clients, if you pull up and you just have a bad feeling, or you can't live next to somebody because of whatever, you don't like the color of their garage.
The 1971 Corvette is up on blocks.
It is your house. You're going to be living in. Mm-hmm. It's not going to offend me. Now I would feel bad for the seller because they prepped the house, but I can send a note. We're canceling, But I said, if you ever pull up and some people have a zen or a feeling about the house when they see it,
you'll know.
I'm not offended.
That's
then
right.
We'll go to the
We're
next
not offended
one.
at all. Yeah. And it's so important. We tell our buyers all the time, please do yourself a favor. I know a picture is this big and you're looking at the front of that house and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. You have no idea what is around that house 360 degrees. Do yourself a favor, jump in your car, take an Uber, doesn't matter, get to that house and just drive around. Take a look at the neighborhood, take a look at where you are, even if it's not a neighborhood. Let's say it's out in the sticks, and that's fine. But take a look at your location because you're not just buying the house. You are buying your community. You're buying your environment. And we can't stress that enough. So, yeah.
Or you could be like, what's that Dynamite show? What's
Dynamite?
The guy that always rode the bike.
What?
Who is he? In the 80s, used to watch it. The curly head guy.
Dynamite? You mean that guy?
No. It was something Dynamite. Okay.
I don't know.
This is.
You mean the movie?
Yes. Well, who is that? What's the first name? Okay, you are not. We are
we
not
need help.
driving here.
We need help from our community watching right now.
Oh my goodness!
If you know what she's talking about, just put it in the comment section just so we know. But yeah, I don't know. You talking about Napoleon Dynamite?
Napoleon Dynamite. Yes.
There you go.
He rode his bike everywhere.
Napoleon
so when you
Dynamite.
said get an Uber, I was going to say or ride a bike.
That's right. Exactly.
Although it might be cheaper to ride a bike right now. Just saying.
All right, moving on. The 2022 home interior design trends.
I'm excited to see this.
This is going to be very interesting. So we want to just dive into this one here. This is going to be a lot of fun to go through. One of the first things here, this subtle merge of retro. Retro, you're starting to see that come in now a lot,
Square
even when you go to your local stores, your shop, Home Goods, things like that.
Yes.
You're seeing a lot of retro. The natural and the Zen elements. You actually brought up the word Zen.
Right.
So the importance of setting up your home and your offices and keeping it clean spaces and things like that. And you're going to start seeing.
And we had a friend pull furniture out of their grandma's house, and it was very, very retro, very square, and she put it on Facebook thinking nobody would want it, and I think they got like $30,000 for it.
Yeah,
crazy,
exactly,
crazy money.
Yep. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, whoa, take a look at this. How about again retro? Let's just kind of focus on that for a second here. The burnt orange colors, you're going to see quite a bit of that. The moss greens, a lot of that is coming back. You're seeing plants come back into the homes.
Well, plants should always be.
It's warm, bright, upcoming interiors. So kind of just keep that in mind there. The next one here would be tips on securing the vintage touch in your home. So if you're looking for vintage that's in your home, things like that, you want to do these 4 things that are on the screen.
Don't tell people that I'm going to lose out. These are all 4 of my favorite things to do. All of them.
It is.
And everybody's
we've been doing
we've
been doing this for years, though. We've been doing this for years.
Since the auction.
Exactly.
Now I'm going to have more competition at all my stores.
That's right. We've been doing
this
for years.
Can you skip this part?
We can't. We are the source of information for our clients in the community. So
all right, say it quickly. So
you want to visit your local antique stores and any fairs and markets and things like that. Number 2, you want to look for lesser known brands, which you can do that. You should do that.
There's a
don't
lot
have to
of
buy the highest brands.
lookalikes.
There's
There's
a lot of
actually a
lookalikes
TikTok gal out there, and she'll show you like Pottery Barn here, and then Kmart or Walmart for $55 less.
That's
you
right,
know?
exactly. So you want to buy vintage furniture online if you can. That would be. There's so many different outlets online that you can actually buy furniture to actually be shipped to you. You can put it together,
just like the
like
furniture our friends put up from the grandma's house. That got $3,000.
That's right, exactly. And number 4, attend in any estate sales or even an antique auction.
So, do we know an auctioneer?
We happen to do, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we know several.
Is he very handsome?
Yes.
Well, not all of them are handsome.
That's right, exactly.
Yes. So
this year I think would have been 32 years this year. I was licensed in 91. I've held my license all through up until about a year or so ago.
We used to have weekly auctions. We would clear out estates.
That's right.
Gosh,
That's a whole
Alexander and Natalie, it was. But what a great time. I miss it. I miss the find.
We used to do 5
I
auctions
miss the
a week.
rooting. I miss this, putting them in boxes and seeing awesome stuff.
That's right. Yeah. So what it does is that just having that knowledge just kind of really helps us with advising our clients the best way to be able to liquidate their personal effects and things like that, because we have a lot of different avenues at our fingertips. It's not all about sending things to the auction house. There's actually companies out there that can do tag sales and things like that. So but yeah, I would definitely attend an estate sale, maybe even go to a couple of yard sales, something like that, or even an antique auction. There's several great ones that are up here in our area that you can attend as well.
And Cecil County too.
Yep, Cecil County
and Baltimore County.
That's right,
McArtor.
exactly. Yep.
Yes.
The next one here is nature inspired. So you're starting to see a lot more of nature coming into the home. A lot of large windows in the living rooms and things like that.
Look at all that wood, and that's a live tree.
That's right. Yeah. So you definitely want to bring like authentic greenery into your home and things like that. You want, and just like you said, Maria, natural woods. People love natural woods. We have a wood background on our setting right now.
We do. And I've been wanting to do another one.
Yep, warm browns again are back in. You're going to see a lot more of the warm browns, whether it's flooring or even furniture, even some of the accessories and things like that.
But that's a classic. Remember, I had picked a gray flooring out for our new laundry room, and we have a friend that we joke that she's our Joanna Gaines, because she's such a good eye. That Rhonda, you really are the best. And she came over, looked, and she said, "You can't do that, Maria. Gray's going to be out. You got to do the brown."
That's right.
This was 3 years ago.
That's right. Yep.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. Yep. Exactly. So the next one up is you want to take a look at the plants, the different types of plants that you're bringing into your home.
Plants.
That's right. Yep. Do the research before you're buying. Your interior plants. And the best greenery. This is the top list right here. The best greenery for your interior homes is just what you see on the screen right there.
Yes.
You have the sweetheart plant. You're my sweetheart plant, by the way. Just
you,
so
honey.
you know. Yep. You have the fiddle leaf fig tree.
Okay, that's the second time this week I've heard about the fiddle leaf fig tree.
That's right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
which one is it? Do you know?
So the fiddle leaf fig tree, you got to be careful because sometimes the fiddle goes out of tune. Oh, that was a really bad dad joke. I'm sorry. That was really bad. But yeah, the fig tree. You want to bring a fig tree in. That would be really neat. The monstera, the palm, and the snake plant.
Wow. I only know the palm, honestly.
Yeah,
and
so take a look at those. But that is, you're going to see more and more of that coming in. She said, "Don't leave."
Fiddle.
Sorry, folks. This is the first time my wife has actually have seen the show. So yes,
fig tree.
I'm so glad you're part of the show, honey. So
no, I didn't have time.
You didn't have time.
I had a buyer that needed me.
That's right.
Priorities, people.
That's right. So make sure you write these down. Take a look at them. Go to your local store, Home Depot, Lowe's, even your local greener shops.
That big one in the corner is the fig leaf tree.
That's the fig one. Yes.
And I wonder if it actually has figs, because I would love that.
Yeah.
Those are one of my favorite things.
Yep, exactly. So that's that. The next one is, wow, take a look at this.
Oh, my.
The Multifunctional Studio. This is the Multifunctional Studio. So the single-use spaces, by the way, they seem to be going out. They seem to be something of the past. Because people are buying homes that are smaller square footage, so they want to do multiple things within each one of the rooms. So these are pretty nifty ideas to make these rooms, your room, make the most of every nook and cranny that's in the house there, do some room dividing tactics if you need to.
Right.
They make those nice rice screens, things like that you can divide a room up. Maybe put it behind your sofa, and then you have a little play area, maybe for the kids or your study or your desk or something like that. And that way you've divided that one large space.
Well, that's what we did with our family room because of the grandbabies.
That's right.
I didn't think I was going to be putting a toy chest in there and a bench.
That's right.
And now I'm looking for a new sofa. If anybody needs any great chairs, I will sell them.
That's right. So the next thing you mentioned a Zen. So let's talk about that for a minute. Mindful Zen interiors. Mindful Zen interiors. And this is all about, it elevates the ingenious and the environmental friendly designs. You have light woods, you have clean lines, you have floating surfaces. Less is more. That's your approach there. And it's all about, how you feel about the space. So when you're in this space, you want it to feel, very comfortable in this space.
Well, openness.
Yes.
Not
yeah,
closed.
Exactly. And that's what the Zen feel is all about. So if you're into that, that is going to be really neat. How about the minimalist approach here? Again, high-tech homes are the homes of the future.
Too.
Yep.
But what if the tech doesn't work? Okay.
So tech is a big thing. It's still moving forward into homes right now, especially millennials. So remember, millennials make up the largest base of the home buyers over the last even 18 months or so.
Right.
So and they're going to make up even more of the buyers that are even coming down the road here. As this market starts to gradually change.
I don't think I want a smart home personally.
Well, you may not, but remember, our clients
True.
Okay,
not everybody though. Not everybody.
And I have a lot of smart features in our home that I've actually implemented myself because I love to go to my phone and change the temperature of the thermostat and things like that. And people want at least those basics now. They want
an induction cooktop. So, is there a master chef there?
There's not a master chef there.
Something?
So the induction cooktop is basically this. So your entire countertop basically can be the cooktop of your cooking. So you could take the entire countertop. It could be as clean as a whistle, and you would take your pan. As soon as your pan touches that area, just that area will heat up, and you can cook your food right from that spot anywhere on your countertop. The technology is there. It's growing. People are buying it. It's pretty expensive right now. Wow. It is going to come down in price. But as you tend to modify or upgrade your kitchens and things like that, these are things that you definitely want to think about as you're moving forward and as your budget will allow. So people are loving, the self-shading windows. We've sold a couple of homes with the self-shading windows, and they are really a neat function. And they want to do this from their smartphone. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. They want to be able to touch something on their screen, and their floor heats up, maybe in the bathrooms and things like that. They want to turn music on. You have security. Security is a big thing on cell phones now. So all of that just creates a nice high-tech home for yourself to be able to live in. So
I like that.
Yeah.
But all the pictures you've been showing have a lot of glass.
Yes.
Like a lot of glass.
Yep.
I don't know. Me, I'd be kind of paranoid.
So let me just share something with you. So glass is in. No question about it. You want to be able to design it in your home, though, where you don't have the harsh rays that are coming in, but you do want people are wanting plenty of light. They want more light to come into into their homes. So remember, glass is in right now, and you're going to find larger windows. People are wanting to open up large where the bay windows are and open up that space to let the light in. So there's something refreshing about it too. So
in our Remax seminar this week, they talked about sand being almost extinct. Like it's so hard to get.
That's right.
And you need sand for glass, right?
Yeah. No, exactly. You need sand for glass.
They're like shipping it in from other countries.
Yeah, they actually talked about that. You can actually Google the sand, like in Arabia, and how difficult it is to get, and the costs are going up and up because you need sand for a multitude of different things. For the largest use of sand is, I believe, is concrete. So as people pour more and more concrete, stamp concrete, things like that, you need sand for that,
and building more houses as well. Building more houses.
Yep, exactly. So, so that's the technology portion. How about the home offices? Home offices are still in, folks. People love their.
Well, they're very popular.
Yep,
now.
That's right. Companies have that in their business model, their business plan right now to take a certain portion of their employees and they're parking them at the house. Even if it's only a couple of days a week, 3 days a week, you still need that space for yourself. So the big thing is that make the space work for you. That's the huge thing. So you don't want to be cramped into a corner. make sure that it does work for you, for your needs of what you're trying to accomplish. If you're on Zoom meetings all day and things like that, you don't want the backdrop to be a bunch of the kids' toys and pictures hanging half off the wall and things of that nature. You want to make that space for you. You want it to be functional. You want it to be practical. And the aesthetics are important as well. You know, the decor, things like that. The location, the equipment, storage, things like that. We like in my office here, in my home office, I have plenty of storage. I have a place for the printer. I have another computer area in our office area here. So, so the place, it definitely has to work for you. I have a lot of equipment. That's correct.
Yes. And you're just a collector of things.
I like things that make me happy. That's my zen, I guess. I like
things
that.
make you happy.
Yes, exactly. So the next thing here is, and this is really interesting, rounded corners. Rounded corners. So the use of sustainable.
I just got rid of my round ottoman. Oh gosh.
Round items or round sofas, round chairs. You want to focus even on your accessories, the lamps, the tables, even pillows, things like that. You can use sustainable and organic materials.
Look at that mirror.
That's a big focus as well. But you want to opt for energy efficient designs, choose eco-friendly materials, stick to green finishes. That's still in right now, or that's coming in a little bit away from the grays, by the way. But curved furniture, round edges, things like that, that is in. And it gives a romantic feel to the room too, just to let you know.
Yes.
So I just read somewhere in the 1970s, I believe, there was a certain designer in France that had a round chair. And that round chair recently went to auction for like $6,000. People just really loved the design. The design was very, very nice. So it's feminine, it's forgiving, and I actually love it myself. So
I've been looking for a rounded love seat, and it's hard to find.
They are.
I want one in navy blue. So if you see one, please text me.
That's right. Exactly. So, and then the last thing here is I want to share with you, this is the, drum roll please, this is the color palette. This is the color palette, the official color palette here of 2022.
Really?
A lot of different colors here. I don't have the names. I couldn't fit all of that on the screen. But we have a little contest, by the way. So the one color on here that is the most trending out of the colors is not the grays. You would think it'd be the grays, right? It's not the grays. It's actually the third block from the left at the very top. I don't want to say the color because the part of the contest is we want you to type out, and that's fine. No, that's the color. But we want you to type in the comments what you believe the name of that color is. The one that either lands that color first or is the closest one, you are going to win what?
How does this work? Who could use a gas gift card? Or just a cup of coffee. It's not a cup of coffee.
It's not a cup of coffee.
It is a $25, which most likely you will use on gas gift card or a hoagie. Everybody loves their hoagie. So we all are feeling your pain, and we want to support you. So we will be giving away a gift card.
That's right, exactly. So Kim said turquoise. So we don't share the show information with our team, just to let you know. Kim's on our team, excellent agent. But it's not turquoise, though, just to let you know. Thank you, Kim, for joining in
she
there.
already's ahead of the game.
But she's ahead of the game. She wants
her home.
And she wants that gift card, definitely. Exactly. So look up the color palette. You can see, look at some of the bold colors down below. Those bold colors, even though they're warm, they're very earthy colors. Some of them are even nautical oriented, which is really nice. Again, earthy colors. They're coming into 2022 trends. And
my sofa is perfect now.
That's right,
I was
exactly.
going to switch it up.
And if you want to see what that color looks like on a wall, that's what it looks like on a wall now. So you're going to start seeing this coming into play, not right away, but you're going to start seeing this color coming into play, not necessarily taking over the grays, but this is the trending color right now. Okay, just to let you know. And how they're going to introduce this and really kind of, I guess, for lack of better words, shove it down your throat, is that you're going to start seeing this color on movie sets, on shows, things like that, on commercials. They're going to introduce this color more and more.
If you see it, share it with us.
If you see it somewhere, definitely share it with us. Yeah, we would love to be able to share that with you. Kim is still going after it. She's trying to get that card.
She's so smart.
Mint green. Now, that was Maria's choice, actually. She thought it was mint green as well, Kim. But it's not mint green, though. But we want to find someone to get as close as possible.
But we know what you're saying.
Yeah, we definitely know what you're saying.
Because I feel the same way.
Exactly.
All right.
So again, there's your color palettes, and
are we gonna say tonight or what? We're gonna wait or
well,
announce it?
I'll tell you what. Let's
Announce
wait.
it?
Let's announce it. Maybe we'll announce
Okay.
it on our Instagram
Yes,
stories, or we'll
yes.
announce it even on
Yes,
Facebook.
because
So we'll
we
coincide
have
that.
some big news.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're doing Kona Roadshow. So starting Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May, we are going to be in one of your neighborhoods. We are bringing Kona Ice to you. It's called the Kona Roadshow, and keep looking on Instagram and Facebook. We're going to be posting very soon where we're going to be and what date.
That's right.
So come join us and have some Kona Ice on us.
That's right. That'll be on Instagram. We'll post that on Instagram and Facebook.
Right.
So we won't announce it here on the show, but you want to follow us, definitely. We want to get you to following our social media, because we make some great announcements there. So with that said, we are going to roll into our calendar events just as soon as we get back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's going to be a minute. It's a lot of tree.
Wow, re-insulate the whole thing, drywall.
The bank won't allow a credit with this much damage. Great. Believe it or not, it's not all bad. Okay? Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the seller has agreed to pay for a new roof before we close.
The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. The expertise to handle unexpected situations. That's who we are.
All right.
Oh.
We're back.
We are.
And we're live, by the way. So we're live. So we're going to jump right into our calendar
okay. Let's
of
see
events.
what's going
So
on.
have some. All right, the Imani Foundation. If you want to become a sponsor of the Imani Foundation, the Imani Foundation is one of those organizations that we do support. We highly support them. I've been to Kenya and I've seen the needs there, and we really want you. If you need a place to put your money, if you need a place to put your heart, you definitely want to look into the Imani Foundation, supplying potable water to communities in villages throughout the Kenyan area. So we definitely want you to visit their website at imanifoundation.org. They do have a charity golf tournament coming up at the Hillendale Country Club. And if you want more information and register for on June 6th, please feel free, visit the website. You can get a group together. You can help sponsor it. And that is going to be just a lot of fun. We're going to jump right into the market stats, and we'll be right back. 139 active properties, 56 coming soon homes. If you want to find out more information about the coming soon homes in Harford County, please feel free to call us anytime. We'll be more than happy to give you that information. Hey, it's a live show, so when you have to take a call, you have to take a call. We had an important call that came in, so but we want to make sure that you are also serviced as well. So again, if you want more information about the Harford County homes that are coming up and then coming soon, please feel free to contact us. We'll be more than happy to share that list with you.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Check our Facebook and Instagram for our Kona Ice Road
And
show.
remember, what color is that? What color? It's not mint green.
Comment.
It's not turquoise, but you're getting close. Comment below, and you're going to have a $25 gift card going your way. So with that said, have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you next time. All right, I unmuted the mic just to say we are better what? We are better together. That's right. And remember,
can't see the sign.
And remember, who you work with matters. Who you work with matters. That's right.
And we have a story to tell.
That's right. We have a story to tell. Thank you. Have a great week, guys.